Yeah, it's crazy just how many, like, just now that I do all the registration, like seeing all these people, like not even only like you guys that like, everybody knows that like but sending their kids, but like got like who else this year? Like Corey Cedarquist, who lives in Brooklyn, New York. He's sending his
No,
kids for one session. Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. It's like they're staying with his parents in Franklin.
That's
Like
awesome.
and then I got another just like past camper, or maybe I don't think it was just past camper who live out in Western Mass.
Yeah.
But like they own actually Exhibit A brewery in Framingham. So he like brings his kid for one session from like Palmer, Mass, comes to camp. It's like it's crazy.
Where are you from? Palmer? Okay.
And then just like so many of the applications, like how did you hear about camp? Like mom and dad like went here as campers, or mom was here as a camper. It's just like there's so many of them now. It's just like generation after generation. It's amazing. Like there's not many places like that out there, It's like
That's
just
really
just keep
cool.
coming back. So awesome.
Ooh, that's really cool. I didn't realize the extent of it. That's
I never knew it either until just like this year. I really took over the full registration. It's like, wow, there's so many of these people that went here as kids or grant. Like, it's just like it's nuts.
Yeah, well, I know. So when I talked to Corey Burns and John Crowley, and I was like, he's like, why are my kids not going here? He's like, I should just drop them with my parents. And I'm like, yeah. And they like, I was like, you like his cousin, their cousins will be there. Like, you should absolutely be doing this. He's like, I gotta do this. I'm like, yeah, like whatever.
Yeah.
Your kids for 2 weeks.
We just got like Shannon Delaney's kid first time this year. Now she's coming like 4 weeks this summer.
That's crazy.
So awesome.
Yeah. It's so good. Yeah. Kelly told me she ran into Shannon. I was like, that's great.
I guess she's been busy at work, but we haven't seen, I think it was yesterday. I think it might've been yesterday. It was the first time we saw her. It was so good to see her. I haven't seen her forever.
I know. Yeah. Camp Shannon is the best Shannon. So much
fun. So much fun. I was like selling wood for a while. So I was actually seeing, she would buy wood off me. So I'd like go over there and like chat with her a little bit when I drop it off. So I've seen her a few times. She's so funny, but yeah.
Yeah. That's my favorite version of Shannon. Yeah. That makes me so happy. And that must be very validating for you guys too, to be like, all right, like we're obviously doing something
it's amazing.
Really right. If we're, people are going out of their way to come back and make sure their kids have the experience. So, or like starting a podcast, like a friggin' maniac. So
this lady's not a little nuts, huh? She's starting a podcast about camp.
I think that the timing works out with it being the 50th. Like just kind of is like, let's amp it up. So
like bringing people back in, so like the memories and everything. It's just like when I started listening, I was just like hooked. Gets your emotions going. Like hearing people say things makes it back. I'm like, you get so happy, like crying while you're driving almost. Like this is what am I doing right now?
Right
in the Sarah's podcast, crying in my car. What's wrong with me?
But it gets you like in the middle of February when it's like, so everything's. It's just like like counselor competitions. That's fun.
I don't remember when that was, but when I just I wasn't listening at all, and then I got like listened to the first one, and I'm just like, I told you. It was like 3 days in, I had like 14 episodes down. Right. Like I forget where I was, like everywhere I was driving, was like I just like the guys just kept driving. I'm like, I'm taking another loop.
Yep. See how this ends up. Yeah. It's been really fun. It's been really fun to like
we love it.
talk to like my idols basically. And then like talk to every time I talk to someone who's working there now, I'm just like, wow, I'm so impressed with you. Like you like all of it. It was like Freddie, it was Shay, Freddie, Colby, Pansiakos.
Fink.
Yep. Fink was great. It was it's like, and it was just like, these kids are awesome. Like they're so wonderful. And it was nice because I would ask Ty, I was like, you gotta like help me get someone.
Ty's a great mediator too, to be there in the conversation. He's perfect with that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been, we'll keep it going as long as there are stories to tell.
Just like that, those kind of stories. And then like the emails I get from parents are just like, wow, we're doing something. Like Gail started this, like her vision was for this place to like, everybody to fit in. Like, doesn't matter who you are, everybody's equal. And like, she started it and they did it. And now we're just still going so strong, even like in a world we live in today. It doesn't matter. It's still going.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's our outro. That was amazing. I think Addison's with the squirrels this session.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah.
Yeah. Aiden likes him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an
Um,
awesome kid, but like
that's
you
awesome.
saw where he came when he started, you'd be like, who is this child now?
That's that
Yeah,
that's amazing. That's
yeah,
so I think that that's the stuff that like you guys have a unique perspective of, because like you like hear about it in more detail from the parents and stuff, and you see it. And
right,
like on this side of the fence, we know that our kids love it there and do great, but you guys get
right,
to see like really the extent of it, and that's awesome. Like
yeah,
that's like the least that that like
right.
that you can. That's great.
Yeah,
I love
it's
it, man.
cool to like see the journey sometimes for some of the kids and the counselors, like when they started, and just like even
Yeah.
like listening to Turtle, who I'm actually really good friends with too. Turtle,
Yeah.
it's like hearing him talk about like how he grew from camp, because like coming in, he's just like this little turtle, and then he
Yep.
just became just such a just helped him out so much through the years. So
Well,
so cool to hear that.
he so there was a moment in time, it was probably just a couple of months ago, that I was like, all right, I'm gonna like follow everyone who follows camp. Like I'm just gonna do it, whatever. I was like incrementally doing it, but it's like it's
Yeah.
weird. So anyway, so I do it, and I get a message from him at like 2:30 in the morning. He's like, why am I just hearing about this? He's like, I will be on like
Yeah,
ASAP. I was like, all right,
love
man.
that.
And then I
So
talked to
funny.
him, and it's like he just loves it. He just
Oh yeah,
loves it. And I'm like, it's so cool that like it's all walks of life. Like people like I just assume like with me, like when I was talking to my friend Aaron, he's like, you always loved camp. I was like, yeah. And but it's like, I'm like, it's not just me anymore.
yeah. No,
I'm like,
it's
it's
good.
everyone. So
I think
um
it made people realize like how much some people how much they really loved camp. They didn't really realize until you started your podcast. And like, oh, wow, man, I really did love that place. I miss that place.
yeah, let's talk about it.
Awesome.
But thank you so much for doing this. This was
Yeah.
awesome. I think everyone is going to be just like very happy to hear it. And frankly, like it's awesome. It's awesome to hear from you that you're just like carrying on the legacy.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that's huge. It's
All
huge.
in. I love it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. Hey, whose idea was it to do the gray shirts with the green ringers for this year?
That's one of Carrie's touches.
I like
Yeah.
them.
Carrie's been like doing her adding little things, and I'm just like every time I'm like, yeah, that sounds awesome. Let's go for it, Carrie. Let's run with it.
Yeah, they
So
look
cool.
good.
Awesome.
Yeah, they
I
look
love it.
good.
Bring like
Yeah.
that retro shirt style back. So cool.
Yeah,
And
it's
even the camp shirt, she designed the camp shirt this year too. Those things are awesome.
yep, that's right. Nice and bright. We've got
Yeah.
them. Got our two here.
Awesome. Love it.
Love it. All right, man. Well, rest up, take another nap before camp, and we'll see you. We'll see you. Quinny, you want to say hi to Billy? Okay. Well, we're gonna see him tomorrow.
Yeah, get to meet you tomorrow. Love it.
Yeah, does that sound good? All right, get double thumbs up. You're good.
Awesome.
All right, Billy. I gotta
Awesome.
run.
Thanks,
but
Sarah.
all
Thanks for
right.
having me. Appreciate
Yeah, this
it.
is awesome. All right,
We'll see
I'll
you
talk to you.
tomorrow.
All right. Yep. All right.